Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. Welcome to the channel. I hope everybody is well. I'm just giving us a round of applause for being able to see everything that's being revealed to us in the here and now, in the present moment. Okay? So, your title is Let's Get This Party Started. Some of it can be literal. Some of you may be going out this evening. Some of you may be staying in, like myself. I am particularly off today. And yeah, so let's just see what comes out for as your reading. Let's just throw out some cards here. Yeah. All right. So, oh, these are too many. So y'all know that I practice Vedic Sidereal, but not only that, I just feel that my New Year's is going to be the spring equinox. So we still have people that want to continue to go with the flow of what has been set before them. And, let them have it. They have to, change in their own timing, or they necessarily don't have to. But my New Year's is going to be spring equinox, the rebirth, right? It's still winter, man-made winter, or however you want to call it, allegedly. So I just don't see a new year particularly, or a new start. But like I said, it's gonna be different for everybody. Some of you may have problems with pregnancy. Some of you may learn that you have an inverted uterus, because when I came on, I put my unk in reverse. Okay. So, hey, Miss Linda, how you doing? Okay, what is this? It looks like this is a sewing machine, and it has a rainbow, and she is gathering the colored threads. So, these don't have any writings or anything on it. Hey, Stagner, how are you? How y'all out there? What's at the bottom? Y'all have been seeing a lot of flocks of birds lately. You've probably been also seeing them on social media. It is for a reason. Uh, the birds is going to be a reflection of bringing in change. Okay. It is allegedly some type of disturbance in the atmosphere. Um, and this is why the birds are acting like this. I've been already mentioned this to you months ago, weeks ago. So you will continue to see huge flocks of birds like this. It is going to bring in a particular message. Can be for all of us as a collective, but also personally for you. So some of you, like I said, may be particularly waiting on. I'm hearing, the first word I'm hearing is instruction. So it can be, due to your job, career. It can be following protocol. It can be deemed at us as a collective as following directions, following rules. Um, the birds are called like a flock. So we as a collective may be considered as a flock. So something will be extended, broadcast, announced, projected, projection to us as a flock, where that a large group of us may be allegedly gathered together, have to group together, be following, or have to be led in a certain direction. But this is like a large group of people that will be following one particular sound, message, invocation, broadcast, letter, announcement, news, whatever the case may be. Some of you also will be sending like a farewell text, letter, correspondence to somebody. Some of you are going to be ending some type of situation like a farewell. The love was there. You tried to obtain or have the love, but I don't see that particularly a lot of y'all will be continuing as part of their flock. Okay. So this can be why a lot of you will be weaving. Okay. Literally. Also can be as a skill and or hobby. You're going to be weaving in your prosperity, your abundance, and your new path. Okay. Now, remember also that the following of the birds can be in a certain way spiritual, being led in a certain direction. For some of you, can be leading to a new direction of love, partnership, relationship, because it's time for you to sew up what you have ripped. Okay, and I know the saying is rip what you sow, but this is going to be opposite. You are going to now have the means to weave your own prosperity. And I do see it's going to be a continuous of thread. So get ready for it. What number is that? 15, and this is 13. Okay, so 4, 6. So what we're missing is 5. Okay, so getting over some type of challenge, obstacle, can also be thought process, can be also literal, like physical. Like for some of you, moving, obtaining or changing job, changing of your career, credentials, leaving a marriage or relationship. But it's going to be continuous though. A lot of people are doing a lot of fear tactics by, oh, 2025 is going to be scary. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. Oh, just tell yourself they're so in their red chakra, their root chakra, okay? Already the number 9 is spiritual. 2025 equals the number 9. We're talking about like ninth house of Sagittarius, which is us as a collective. The flock of birds will be more in this year. And I don't care how old you are. You will more come into your knowing, okay? Your calling, your sense of understanding, your consciousness is going to be very fluid. Let's just say that. Okay? More than you ever thought. And it's time. It's time for it. It's time in a sense where I say this time period in your life, all of us have to come into some level of consciousness to realize that we're just not humans walking the earth just to go to the mall, just to wear name brand clothing, just to have and be in third party situations, you know, just to drive a particular brand name car. That's not There's not your calling. Now, it may be part of you as your material calling because of the aesthetics that you're able to purchase by doing a certain job and or career, and you're getting paid monetary status. Okay. But I'm talking about the purpose, the connectedness of you, of all of us as humans, as the calling in the consciousness. Okay? And you don't necessarily have to be a spiritual person, but it's going to happen to you anyway. Mm. Let's see. And this is also how you're going to change your perception and your perspective. I don't know why these cards are so in reverse like this. It's seeming like things are reversing. Because this deck never is in reverse like it is. Even if... So that tells me that a lot of things are going to be reversed now. A lot of things are going to be reversed now. Y'all know I do read reversals. Some people don't. But this deck never is so discombobulated, changed like it is. So that is an omen for me in the first beginning, that things that has been going one way is about to totally go another. Okay? In your wildest dreams, literally, you're going to have a huge change in your conscious mind. Now, depending on which way that go is depending on how you are right now, being willing to be led. We do have a lot of people that are still are not understanding really the information that they're getting, that they're seeing with and through their conscious mind, subconscious mind. They're only seeing it through their present reality of their regular eyes. So those people, unfortunately, will be continued to be accessible to be led by a particular person, dogma, principle, traditions, and also a particular energy, entity, or company, however you want to say it, okay, or establishment. Just like there are always going to be bosses and there are always going to be workers. And some people are okay about being workers. They never really see themselves being anything other than that. And then you have some people that really wants to get out of that type of mundane type of energy. Okay. Then you have some people that are very egotistical, that love titles. They love power. They love to be in charge, right? And then you got a flock of people that don't mind being told what to do because they don't want or fail to think for themselves. You get what I'm saying? So whether this is about religion, your view of religion, a change in your particular religion, it will be some things that will be coming out to the masses about particular religions, allegedly, that will unfortunately change your view, your perspective, and your perception on things that we all have been known or have been told about. And I'm talking about any religion, okay? And that's going to be what ninth house of Sagittarius is. Can't change that. Ninth house of Sag is a spiritual house. Okay? So this is what is going to be coming out of the consciousness of each one of our self, being, or mind. Okay? All right. Iceberg submerged. A lot of things are being activated and also will be coming up and out to the surface. Things that we may not have seen or known. And I don't, people need to also it's kind of like it is a phenomenal, right? Because we are in this life path as humans, and it's things that we are not used to be, used to see every day in our lifespan, in our lifetime, um, to mix with us in this particular realm. So it is kind of like a phenomenal. It also can be scary. It can be like, for some people, it can come across to them, or they will speak like, how does this have the audacity to be released, to be shown? How does this have the audacity to come into our world, into our reality, when you don't control nothing? You don't own this world, right? We have people that walk around and act like they do and control it, but none of us own this world. None of us own the atmosphere. None of us own these realms or different realities or dimensions. So, how can any human walk around like the audacity to have this in the sky, because this is our earth? And how do they have the nerve to come into our atmosphere and to show their self? Humans are so, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. By all these people making all these different posts and just cussing and doing all this stuff. What is this? What is that? Why is it in our atmosphere? Why haven't the government or whoever shot it down? And it's kind of like, if they haven't, then what is that telling you? Okay? And this is an hypothesis. This is an alleged, right? If they're not messing with it, then what does that tell you? That they don't have the capability to fuck with it. Humans need to also understand that sometimes y'all need to stay in y'all own lane, that we don't control nothing, especially no dimensions, no realms. We don't, portals, we don't control nothing. And humans are so spoiled where they think because they walk around and drive this and have this much money in the bank, they think they're all that, okay? Because they have a social media following and they're popular, they're influencers, um, they're one of the top tier or considered in this world, that they really are somebody in another dimension or reality. If humans really phantom and understand how minute and how little that we really are compared to so many dimensions that are actually, I think they even said past infinity, you would swallow your ego and your pride. And this is what is having to be shown and revealed to us, to awaken our consciousness. Now, is everything that you see is real? No. But I am going to tell you that it is being mixed. It is being mixed in this reality, and also through broadcasting, social media, video, audio. Things are being mixed in between so that you can, at each individual own timing, subconsciously take it in and to deal with it. You get what I mean? Because if I probably may see something, it may not necessarily scare me that much because I do this. You get what I'm saying? But somebody who necessarily may not do this and may see something else, It may even give them a heart attack because they're so scared, because their mind is so fixed. It has only certain limits to traditions, principles, dogmas. I only believe this, so my perception and my perspective cannot be changed. I don't have an open imagination. Um, I'm only a person that has to see things one way, and that's because things were not instilled into them that there are different possibilities of different things in this reality, in this experiment, in this experience. You get what I'm saying? Just like the person who may go to college, they live a straight and narrow, you know, and they only want to get married, have children, live in a big house with a white picket fence, with a cat and two dogs, and they grow grocery shopping. They want their groceries packed properly. Okay. They want all rules and regulations to be direct. They want to follow everything to the T. They want nothing to disturb their life. They want to post everything that's happy and put out this, oh, my home is so happy. My marriage is so good. Oh, look, my dog had puppies today. And just live this type of fictitious um, life when it's more to life than just that. But as humans, we can't even fathom how much more it is actually. But that is what's happening now. And it's not even about it being the year of 2025. It's about the, because y'all know this is not 2025. We really don't even know what year that we're actually in. Okay. So it's kind of like we're just going with the flow of that because that's a tradition and principle and a dogma that we have to continue to follow and live by. Okay, which is this calendar that they gave us and made us live by. This is Sunday, this is Saturday. You know, in different realms, there's no such thing. It's what I'm trying to get you to see. It's just us, as this our experience of you being alive and living and walking your journey, that this is the experience that we have right now. But don't count other stuff out. Okay? You got peace and strength. We're going to continue to always get deeper here on this channel because it is part of the timing. Okay? So if y'all are not ready for that, then you probably need to go find one of the safer other channels to continue to watch. Yes? Creation. All right. Let's keep going. So, this is my fifth house of Leo. What's coming up for the year of 2025? We got K2 that will be in Leo and Rahu that will be in Aquarius. That is going to be a huge phenomenon right there. Okay. So, creation. What is she going to create with this abundant blessing, prosperity of the rainbow that is being turned into yarn for her or him to manifest, to create, to sew, to make a scarf, make a hat, make a whole outfit, okay, to build a dream home, to whatever, right? But you get what I mean. What are you going to do with all this yarn that is being fed to you? Can also be knowledge. It also can be, like I said, a change in your perception and your perspective. It can be somebody accompanying you on your journey in your life, such as partnership and or marriage, or you find somebody that you really like and you just ride out with them. No titles, right? Also knowing that you don't have to keep participating in certain dogmas, traditions, and things like that. Um, and we do have some people that say, I don't want to never get married. But they be in a relationship and live with somebody for damn near 10, 15, 12, 20 years. Hey, if that works for you and you don't want titles and you don't want no piece of paper, then do that with your yarn. You get what I'm saying? With your string. Don't be necessarily part of the flock that society says that you have to be a part of. Okay? It's about your particular creation. It's about all that you want to create emotionally, physically, materially, and your dreams, your creativity, your imagination, right? But somebody here also does want to weave something with you, um, which also can be a relationship. Somebody wants to date you. If you have been single, I already said this in past videos, your dating life is about to change next year. Your dating life is about to change. You will have different, I'm going to say different prospects, okay? Some people going to be putting in some applications, okay? So, go ahead, pass out your applications. Tell them to read the fine print at the bottom if they want to date you. But you got some people that would be putting in some applications that wants to get to know you, hang out. Also can be meeting and creating a new friend group. Yep. All right. Chaos and conflict in reverse. We had this, no, that's not that card. A 33. Chaos and conflict is coming to a change. You know why? Because this weave that you will be continuing to make something out of it is going to change all that. Okay? Because again, ninth house of Sagittarius is about peace. It's not about conflict. It's not about chaos. Excuse me. Somebody wants to expel something. Somebody wants to get rid of the chaos and the conflict that they have created in your life, whether it was through dating scenario, feelings and emotions that they have kept from you, feelings and emotions that you had to keep down inside because it wasn't no point of telling them if they were going to not take you serious and continue with more chaos and to cause more conflict. So why tell somebody that you like them or you're falling in love with them if they're nothing but chaos, right? So some of you had to really hold some things back, but no more. You had the strength to do so, but that don't make it right. Let's get another one. Too many. You see that? Orphaned. And between worlds. I'm going to show it to you. I didn't want all these cards, but we're going to take them. If I see it, I have to say it. So we're going to be through with this deck. The bottom is back to the loyal heart. Okay? So somebody, like I said, and it's been coming out over and over and over again. Sometimes I only want to do the readings because I'm not trying to keep talking about no darn partnership that somebody is too scared, don't have the strength, want to keep chaos and conflict up because they don't want to express their feelings and emotions because of their self-esteem or because of how you may view them or how they view their self. It's kind of like enough already. Like, say it with your chest. Okay? Say it with your chest. And that's literally what I tell people. Say it with your chest. Say it like you mean it. If you want it, act like you want it. Okay? There's nothing better than another person that wants relationship with you, and they also want it too. You don't want somebody who's half thinking this way and half thinking that way, and they're keeping their feelings and emotions at bay. And it's kind of like, man, enough is enough. Okay, so some of you may be like, you know what? I have to orphan this situation because my yarn is coming in and it's made of rainbow. So, yeah, it's not funny, but it's kind of like if you're about to be fed streams and streams and yarn fields of rainbow prosperity blessings, and somebody is that you would like to be with or to be back with, or whatever the case may be, and it's just not given. It's kind of like, I'm not going to stop this sewing machine from feeding me this rainbow because you don't want to create with me, or you don't want to try to create in this time period, in this reality between me and you. You don't want to date. You don't want to have laughter and fun. And it's kind of like, I can't stop the stream of my rainbow. I can't, because this is going to be a first time that is going to be continuously fed to me, and I have to make creation here the most of it in my time period while I can. So something will be orphaned, left behind, a sense of separation, um, coming out of despair, kind of giving like Five of Cups, and then between worlds. Like I said, this is what's happening. This is everything that I said in the first 15-20 minutes in this one card, in this one picture. We're now stepping literally in between worlds. Okay? We are. And yes, this is something that we are not accustomed to. For us in our time period. Now, in another time period, a long, long, long time ago, maybe BC, AD, maybe all this stuff was going around, and maybe they were used to it, whether they were human or non-human or whatever the case may be. But for us in our time period, we're not used or accustomed to participating, let's just say that word, in between worlds. Okay? But that don't mean that it's not there. It does not mean that we're not supposed to in this particular era of time. And I'm not talking about January, February. Scrap all that stuff. That stuff don't even exist. Okay? This is something that we live by and that we're accustomed to, and it's something that we have to abide by, which is to go by the dates, the months, and the years. Okay? But that don't exist. Time don't exist. Time is fluid. It's continuous. Okay? So, yes. So, between worlds is what you're going to be each individual one of us, your own particular world that you're creating. Stay with me, okay? And also in the physical world, outside of your own personal journey and life, the world that we're walking around in, that we're driving in, that we're catching, commuting in. Yes, our oceans, our atmosphere, the grass, the animals, everything is in between worlds right now. And so for you in your personal journey, your home, your reality, the relationships, all of that, you will be having to change and create to to adapt to the changing of the worlds. Yes? All right. Let's just throw out some more and then lay out some tarot. You see what I mean? Love, loyal heart. Now, this is also again for mankind, for humankind. Okay? A certain stage that us as a collective need to create more between us instead of diversity, chaos, and conflict. Now, some of you will, because it's time to seek the truth. Yes? And the truth will come out to you for your particular world, your reality, your home, your relationships, whoever you're dating, whoever you're about to break up with, whoever may be separating or breaking up with you. Let them go. Orphaned, let them go, because it's time for you to change worlds. Your world is not going to be that particular person anymore. It was good while it lasted. You did what you did. You had fun. You were married to them. You had children or a child by them. You loved their family, whatever the case may be. Let me tell you this. We're about to be separated. Okay? You see the transition from black and white, clouds, darkness, chaos, and conflict into a beautiful colored bird. Okay? It's time for you to transition into your purpose. Ninth house of Sagittarius. You've been hiding. You've been feeling orphaned. You've been submerged, isolated, you know. And you've been at peace, yes. And you've been having the strength to do so. But you also are going to use that same strength to weave your new reality. Okay? Love abounds in reverse. That's part of this transition that I'm talking about. The connection is not there, not right now. As you can see, they're pointing this out to me. As you can see, this green heart. You see that green leaf heart? The DNA. I forgot the word for it. The DNA swirl or caduceus, whatever you call it. And you see the green heart here, right? Love abounds. To me, that kind of matches. That's what they're pointing out to me. So you have not came into this partnership yet. Why? It's because you're in the creation part of it. You're being streamed the change here. Okay, you see the rainbow going through the sewing machine, and she is has it in her hand. So that's up to you to create the love abounds. Sorry about the glare. It's dream time. It's up for you to create that bound connection, relationship, a change in your life, the transition from the black and white, the feeling orphaned, alone, all of that, um, as your perception, your perspective, your feelings, your emotions, your reality, okay, of how you actually live, think, and feel, the way that you are around your home, the way that you interact with people, um, the way that you push away people because you don't want to date, you don't want to fall in love, you don't want to get married again or for the first time, whatever the case may be, right? You're transitioning because you cannot be that person for the next world, your creation. Keep up with me. Yes? All right. And also, because this particular love did not abound or integrate or come together with this particular person, maybe somebody specifically that you wanted or want to stay with, maybe you're already in a relationship and or marriage with them. Um, Unfortunately, sometimes we have to gather and understand that everybody orphaned, right, cannot be a part of your newer world because that was the old you. Some people will come into the understanding that the old things, the old you, cannot be or will not be a part of your transition and transformation for the newer you, for your newer creations. And now you will begin to understand even more that that is why you're having chaos and conflict in your marriage, in your relationship, somebody you're dating, somebody you're trying to take over into the stream of rainbow thread into your new reality. Daydreams and decisions. Detach, which was already flipped over. Some of you also, I had this epiphany before I came on. Some of you are realizing that you're not in love or like a particular person as much as you thought you did. They're not really part of your reality, of your heart chakra. Could have been more of a daydream and or lust for some of you. So you will be detaching quickly for some people, and some people will be detaching slowly. And this is your reality of why the sun will be highlighting in ninth house of Sagittarius. Okay? I'm just wanting you to know and understand why. Bottom of the deck, it got new vitality again from the other night. That was also still in reverse. I can't make this up. Manifest. So you being fed the thread of the rainbow, and then also you're going to take that thread of the rainbow and create. Remember I kept saying create? This is like the magician card. And you're going to create something with this thread. You're going to create something with this thread. That's what the magician do. And reach out. So whoever this person is, they know that you're about to detach from them. You haven't detached before. You stay along. You stayed continuing to daydream. You stayed continuing to think that, you know, that this is your person, that a relationship may abound or love may abound one day. You were very open to it. Um, but now you're soon will be making a decision. And because of that, this person is going to continue to try and reach out to you because they feel that you're about to orphan them. Okay? Now, I feel and also see that this person had orphaned you. They left you hanging, they ghosted you, they stopped texting and calling, they stopped showing up. They wasn't appreciating your manifestation in your daydreams about them, about the love that you wanted to have and to share with them, and they totally detached from you. But their detachment and your detachment is two different things. Mm-hmm. Because this person, whoever it is, they're not necessarily being fed the string of the rainbow. They're not. I don't know why, but they're not. Some of you will have some lasting feelings of still trying to reach out to them or allow them to continue to reach out to you. But I'm telling you now, you soon will detach from the situation because it's time for your transition into your newer world. Okay? They told me not to shuffle, just to get straight to it. So, and again, if you see the rainbow here, the new vitality is being fed to you, and you're about to play this frequency, vibration, and sound. And that is going to attract this new love for yourself, your surroundings, your new decisions, your new daydreams, your new manifestations, new partnership, new love. Okay? New manifestations. Unfortunately, somebody is going to be feeling very shattered, is what I hear, because of the lack of their previous decision. Yep. You see that? This is what I was just talking about the detachment. You're looking at this Three of Swords in reverse as a sense of detachment. And you're saying, Queen of Cups, you can still be a masculine. If you're a masculine, then it's just saying your emotional, um, your emotions inside of you as a masculine is how you love. Okay, how you attach, how love abounds, how you love your mate, how you love your child or children. That is the emotions inside of you, as a masculine, as a Queen of Cups. Okay, but if you are a divine feminine, same thing. You are so connectedness to your decision to love in the first place, that when somebody does not accept or reciprocate or pay it any attention, um when you finally get the memo to detach, it's a wrap. It's over. So I don't know who your person thought that they were playing with, but you're not one of them. Okay? That's you waiting on a relationship, leaving one, such as your feelings, your emotions, your sense of detachment, and you got the wheel. That's going to be when Jupiter goes direct. That's retrograde right now in Vedic Sidereal in second house of Taurus. I told y'all that videos a while ago. Okay, that relationship anyway is not going to be really favored. You would need Jupiter to be in direct formation. Okay? Jupiter in retrograde is the signs of, do you see this situation that you're dealing with, job, career, love, relationship, marriage, friendships, platonic, dating somebody, whatever it is, do you really see fate with this person and situation? It gives Jupiter retrograde time as reflection to see if this is really something that is part of your fate, part of long term, part of prosperity and abundance. If you were to get with this person, if you were awarded this relationship with the person you're thinking about, how would this person necessarily handle and deal with your continuous thread of abundance in your life? Would they be vain? Would they be jealous? Would they be cold hearted? Would they turn mean? Would they continue to integrate? Would they continue to love you? Would they continue to, um, not talk about you to their friends and family behind your back? You have to take things like that into consideration. How would this person handle your continuous blessing that is adorned upon you as part of your frequency and vibration? Now, remember, this person is not one of those who is necessarily used to something of that nature. You get what I'm saying? They could be a person that is more subject to feeling and being orphaned, such as a lot of breakups, a lot of separation, leaving a person, somebody leaving them because of their lack of emotions, um, because of the way they think, the way that they act, the way that they react. They could be abusive, all type of things, right? So this person that you're thinking about may not necessarily know how to be in the flow of Jupiter and this thread of the rainbow that is always going to be continuously around you as your frequency and vibration. You will come into an understanding and see that this person will not be the person for you to be a part of your frequency because of the transition of the newer world that you're going in. You cannot continue to be that old person where your feelings and emotions are so submerged in order to keep other people or a specific person happy. You cannot continue to live the rest of your life out like that. You have to transition. And it will be detachment. Now, with, I was finna say also Saturn, but with Jupiter here, second house of Taurus, some of you will be also moving or detaching from some type of materialistic or material object, which can be home, cars, property, um, marriage, relationship, a separation of the co-parent in your relationship if you're not married to the person. I'm looking for my paper to see when, I think I told y'all February. Didn't I tell y'all that, moderators? Because Jupiter has been retrograde since October. And I think it will be going direct in February. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe I already said that. But this is either going to be a hard stop or it's going to be a slow transition. It's just going to depend on you particularly and what your journey contains of. Um, but right now we're transitioning or have just transitioned from water into fire. Okay, so from Scorpio into Sagittarius, right? Water into fire. But I see also Scorpio energy as fire energy. It's part of the Tower card, Aries and Scorpio, right? So Scorpios are very much act like fire signs, even though they are water. Their intensity. They love very hard and they break up very hard. Um, and a lot of times they are left with a lot of residue. So somebody may have a hard time of detaching February to May. Okay, thank you. Stagner, you say you like driving your Dodge Ram. I love you, Stagner. You're so crazy. And you know, I'm not surprised also to see this Leo energy. Like I said, it's because K2, which is spirituality, right, is going to be in the fifth house of Leo. Imagine spirituality mixed with your dating life, mixed with your value of your friends, mixed with how you evaluate having fun or going out, or do you even want to. It's going to be a hard time for some Leos, but it's needed. Okay. um Aquariuses, you're going to have to hold on to the wheel because you're going to have Rahu there. It's going to be leaving Pisces, moving into your sign, um not too far from now. Okay. And some of you Aquarius is going to have hey, how are you, Oasis? Aquarius is, some of you going to have a hard time about detachment. Okay, because Aquariuses don't necessarily have a hard time about detaching from a person. It's the attachment from the feelings and emotions that you mustered up to have for a person, because that's hard. Okay, that's hard for an Aquarius to detach from the daydream and the feeling of emotions that you decided as a mindful decision to actually have for a person. So you can let the person go. That's not hard for Aquarius to detach. The Capricorns are like that too. It's the feelings and emotions that is going to be um like overload to you, Aquariuses. Okay, it's gonna seem larger than what it is with Rahu moving into your sign, especially a detachment from your dreams, your previous manifestations, your propheticness. Okay, Aquariuses. um and it may be like Aquarius can be like, I really have to detach from my dream that I had of being this or being that or being with this person or being married or living a certain type of way or being in a traditional relationship and or marriage. You're saying that I have to detach from that? That's Rahu being in 11th house of your hopes, wishes, and dreams. Because those particular, unfortunately, things may have to change, manifest, create into new dreams, bigger dreams, better people for love, relationships, and or possible marriages. Pisces, I know y'all gonna be happy for Rahu to get out y'all sign, okay? Because y'all been going through it. So that means that we'll have Rahu in air moving from water. Okay, so it's gonna leave our feelings and our emotions, the heart, because y'all know I teach y'all over here, yes, and it's gonna be moving to our mental. Okay, But of course, we're going to do a video by then. Um, Let me see what I'm going to end it with for you all. I know some of y'all want to be like, well, I want to know about New Year's. So I just told you your New Year's. That's not what you wanted to hear, but it's what you needed to hear. Okay? You're going to get a message. Some of you going to send this message. Unfortunately. Like, hey, this not working out. You're not part of my new dreams, aspirations, and manifest. Don't tell that person that. Okay? Because a lot of y'all are waiting for your fate, your destiny to change. But it's waiting on you to create something with the thread of the rainbow. Okay? New visions, 11th house. No matter what, you see the bigger picture. I just got through saying that. You see the bigger picture, if it will focus, of a loving, just universe. But it was in reverse. Right? So, like I'm saying already to you, your transition of you needing to see a bigger picture of a loving blank or just universe, overall, everything, the wheel of fortune. Evolution is needing to take place right now, realizing that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. And this is what you've understanding. This is what is coming in more into focus for you. That you have to revolution and evolution yourself. Your vision. Your surroundings is always what you created. If you create a nasty house, then that's what you're going to live in. A nasty house. If you clean up, then you living in a clean home. If you're dating a cheater, then you're going to get the residue of being with a cheater. You understand what create your own world means. Receiving from angles. I call my angels angles. If you know, you know. Shimmering wings of angles embrace you with love. They're about to. And embracing the future. I step into the future. What does that say? With an open heart. I don't know why this stuff will not focus tonight. Stepping into the future with an open heart. And I already showed you the 2 green hearts, right? Yes. What else? Some of you won't believe it until you start really actually feeling it and going through it. You know, I don't sit here and tell you nothing for giggles. Some of you, those good mornings, good nights, the sexy comments, the hey beautiful, it's not gonna fly no more. It's kind of like detach. Even if you're a person as a masculine or feminine with the wheel of fortune in reverse, they're not ready to step up to this type of fate. They're not ready for the change, for the bigger picture, for the vision, to embrace the future, to embrace the receiving energy from source, the universe, angels, ancestors, however you want to say it. To have an open heart, literally, for love and partnership and or marriage with you at this time. Like I said, they could have been feeling orphaned or got separated from somebody that they were dating, that they felt was all of that, that was their total world and everything like that. So this person will be still needing to detach to be able to change into the in-between world cards while you're being fed strings of rainbow. So you do with that as you will. But I'm finna start sewing up me some stuff. Okay? White buffalo calf woman. Period. Okay. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Everything that I'm saying literally about being fed this string of rainbow through a sewing machine, and you are being fed the material to do something about it and with it. Right? If you allow your heart to be open and led as a compass, the wheel of fortune can be also seen literally as a compass. One more. Y'all enjoy your holiday. Um I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Wow. Amazing how they give me the card of everything that I'm telling you about these strings of prosperity, abundance. The rainbow is your blessings. The rainbow here, you're being fed, is your compass to your heart, to your surroundings, your frequency, your vibration, your transition of in between worlds, coming from conflict and chaos, coming from a submerged heart of conflict and chaos, which also could have taken place years ago, months ago. It doesn't matter. Okay? Your devotion attracts resources and support. And again, like I said, this is why now you are being fed it. Okay? This is why you're being fed it through a magical sewing machine, and you're about to do something with it. Also seeing the triangle, upside down triangle. Um, hmm. I'm loving it. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. Oh, we got some good cards today. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. And I don't feel you do have nothing to hide. But you've been hiding it. You've been submerging it. And like I said, things that coincide in this realm, in this universe, these cards are also telling me things that were hidden are about to come out. Okay? Things literally that were submerged um, are about to come to the surface. So you can have people from your past coming to you, relating to you how much they miss you, how much they love you, how they know they messed up in relationships and things like that. Um, what can I say? If your compass of your heart feels that you want to take on that journey with that person, then that's on you, you know? But you will get a message of love and concern. Um, I'm just saying that your sense of detachment now is not going to be particularly their path, because you now are being fed different thoughts, daydreams, and making different decisions now um, about what you want to create or have in your life a different type of person that you may want to date or get close to, and it's not going to be the same that you were willing to try and love before. And whoever this person is, they're going to feel that sense of detachment. So they may start to keep trying to contact you, message you, come around, because they feel that the wheel of fortune is not changing in their favor. They're going to see it's changing more in your favor. And that's because um you have been having the devotion and the faith, whether you realize it or not. It don't matter what religious denomination you are. It's about how your heart has been contained, um, as truthfulness. You get what I mean? All right. Y'all stay safe. I love y'all. And this is what we got for today. So come on, spring equinox, because I would love to see what's going to start us out for March. But whatever this is, you're going to really start to feel it change in the month of February. Okay? You're going to feel it start to really change, and a sense of detachment from you in your area. You're going to start making more profound decisions, having more profound daydreams of you wanting love and to be in relationships, but it's not necessarily going to be toward an older person, a person from the past. It's going to be, yes, feed me that string of prosperity, abundance, love, and this is how you're going to attract all these new people into your creation. Okay? All right. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one.